Good morning, very bright and early from London King's Cross.
It's Railway 200,
Yes,
the
it is
200th anniversary of the very first rail journey.
Yes, it's the 27th of September 2025. The very first railway journey was on the 27th of September 1825.
From Shildon until Darlington.
Well, Shildon to Stockton via Darlington.
Shildon to Stockton via Darlington.
Yeah, hence why it's called the Stockton and Darlington Railway.
Even though it started in Shildon.
Even though it started in Shildon. Technicalities. Yeah, so it's bright and early on a...
As you can tell, we've got a wonderful view of another 801.
Yep, it is nice and early. What time? I think it's around 6 a.m, isn't it, right now? Yeah, 6 a.m. We're on the 6:15 train out of King's Cross. We're taking this through to Darlington, and then we are hop, skipping and jumping over to Shildon because we are going to be meeting up with Team 200 to recreate the first railway journey.
Yeah.
Which is going to be really fun. We're going to be leaving Shildon at 10:33. Also, so obviously this is going out on Tuesday, as with every Transport Trio video. Uploaded last Saturday, so the Saturday that's just been, is a documentary that we have been working on over the past few days, and it's actually been in production for a lot longer. Me like writing the music for it and planning out how everything's going to be, and we've got that documentary. It's coming out on the day of Railway 200, and if you haven't checked it out, please go and check it out because we've put so much work into it.
A whole crew and everything.
A whole crew, and every single day was like a 4 a.m. start.
Yeah.
To get everything nice and filmed nice and smoothly. So it's been an eventful few days.
Definitely. I'm so tired.
Yeah, we are very
tired.
tired. I got about 1 hour sleep last night.
Yeah. Me too.
But hey, the documentary is going to be amazing. I'm really happy with how it's turning out. So yes, please go and check it out. We've put so much work into it, and we're so happy with how it's turning out right now. And with that being said, subscribe and like the video because that's... And comment, please. Engagement. We want engagement. Please engage with the video. Anyway, we are going to go to Darlington. Let's go to Darlington. Yeah, Darlington.
It is a darling town.
And we're here at Shildon. That's the place, Shildon. So the first railway journey took place roughly just down there. And
at an inn that I can't quite remember the name of.
Yeah, Mason's Inn, I think it was.
Probably.
Yeah. So this is the closest we can get geographically, and we're here with Team 200, and we are going to recreate the first railway journey and do some other cool Railway 200 things because it's Railway 200 and it's a cool day.
So join us for some fun.
History continues. It'll focus. I can choose what to focus on at one time soon. So look, I can choose to focus on.
Right, Jack's joined us now.
I'm dying inside.
You came all the way from Bournemouth.
It's 10 o'clock, like 11:15 in the morning. First impressions of a class 156. It's not that bad.
Right, and it is Railway 200 and we're doing communism because these guys are sharing
Look, locomotion's currently blowing off.
Yeah. Lots of flags too.
Yeah. Sorry for like how disjointed this is. We were kind of focusing on the documentary. Happy Railway 200, guys.
Happy Railway 200.
Go watch the documentary if you want an actually smooth viewing experience. There's also a really loud northern guy who keeps on fucking speaking over us. Fucking speaking.
I know. Anyway,
we'll
see you later.
We'll see you later.
And behind us is the
Very light
VLR,
rail thing.
the very light rail thing.
It's the first fully British-built railway vehicle in a very long time.
Which is not owned by some parent company like Alstom or anything like that.
Yeah, no, it's fully British-built and designed, and it is very cool. It's basically our big hope to bring back rural regional lines across the country.
Especially mine,
Yes.
which is very much long gone, but the whole purpose of these is to reopen lost branch lines.
Yeah.
Potentially seeing an extension on the Stourbridge Junction line.
Yeah.
Hopefully. So
Let's have a look.
let's go inside and have a look at this, because this looks
Interesting.
fancy.
Yeah.
Right, we're now
going
going
in.
inside the VLR.
It smells like a new train.
I don't know what a new train smells like, but I assume this is what it is.
Yeah.
The seats look nice. Would you like to go and take?
Let's take
And
a
see.
seat and see what it's like.
It doesn't.
Huh. That's not half bad. There's a decent amount of padding. as you
I
can
obviously
see,
can.
and the back padding is there as well. The seats feel a bit flimsy, but
Well, they are
cheap.
new.
But nothing like breaking. Like this feels nice. And
Absolutely.
look how wide it feels. Look how wide and open.
And
this
if you look
train
at the
feels.
concept of this train, if you look at the sticker, is to basically anti-beaching or re-beaching. I mean, not re-beaching, but you know what I mean. All these lines here. Look at Scotland. So, yeah.
This is nice. Come and take a.
Unbiased opinion, it's not the most comfortable thing. The seats feel quite tall for some reason.
Yeah.
Obviously, I can imagine this is just like the prototype seats. I mean, the padding, as Willow said, is pretty decent. However, I think in regards to, you know, if it's commuting, fine. Still more comfortable than the seats on an IET,
Yeah.
most modern trains.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, let's
It's good.
just look throughout the train. Yeah, see, there's an information screen over there.
And Jack, do you notice how wide it feels? How open it feels?
This
here?
train does feel open.
Yeah.
It feels spacious and doesn't feel like a sardine can, which is what I do like about it, if I can be completely honest. They've got the cab open as well, so we're going to go and have a quick look down in the cab.
Yeah.
Like to see what technology they're fiddling with. So let's go have a look in the cab.
Yeah, let's go and have a look.
We have the accessible space, which is rather large. We'll go in the cab in a minute. There's some kids playing in there at the moment, so we're not going to go in there just yet. But no, they've got plenty of seats and everything. Let's go have a look in the cab in a bit.
So we've been given exclusive permission to just go in here on our own, which is amazing. So we're going to actually look at everything about the train now, which is awesome, including the cab. So what are these trains like inside, given the fact that we've been given full unrestricted access to the train? So what are they like inside? The seats are quite nice. They're not, you know, the most amazing seats, but they will do for the short journeys that these trains will operate. It feels very nice, bright, open and airy, and actually feels a bit wider than a lot of UK trains. The cab is very nice and spacious and it feels very spacious for the driver, and the seat is nice and comfortable. It definitely feels like a train that both the passenger and the staff would like to be on.
Right, so I'm joined here with Paul, the man here, basically. Answer a few questions that I have for him in regarding the sustainability in the future of using these very light rail systems for closed railways that are doomed to get closed, in railways that aren't seeming very profitable. First question is, what would you like to see come out of the whole VLR project in regards to reopening lost lines and many more?
Yeah, there's a lot of lines around the country that are kind of underutilised, and areas where there are throughways, clearways, greenways, as we say, that could be made into kind of passenger convenient, useful transport hubs, transport lines that can be workable and manageable. There's a lot of areas where if there was a vehicle put on with minimum infrastructure, it could be beneficial to communities, opening up kind of connectivity around, so you've got a joined up thinking of a transport system.
Absolutely. Another thing I was quite curious about is how this works. How does the VLR work in regards to, is it electric, battery electric, hydrogen, and the sustainability of operating a vehicle like this?
This vehicle's been designed and developed so that we've got a centralised control system, what we call our PDU, and that can take power either from a hydrogen power pack or a battery pack. On this vehicle that we're sitting on today, it's a diesel electric hybrid, but the future or the development work that we're currently on is focused on all EV. So we've got 2 battery packs on this vehicle now. We will have 2 battery packs without the diesel electric regeneration systems, but we've got fast charge system technology, and it means that if you've got a line that you want to reopen, you don't need to have overhead catenary lines. You can have a fast charge system so that when a vehicle's doing a shuttle service, every hour and a half or so, when it comes in to do a station stop, if 2 or 3 minutes, it can do a top-up charge, and away you go. So it's trying to minimise the kind of infrastructure you need to add into a system. So if there's lines out there that are, operable, they might be graded for either passenger use or for freight use at the moment. They can be classified or reopened in a way that is economic or beneficial, without having to have a very sophisticated system put into place for it. It's line of sight operation on these vehicles, so the signalling that you would utilise is very minimalised. Most kind of got suburban lines that this would sort of go onto might have a top speed of say 25 miles an hour. There is a capability, depending if we have 2 batteries or 4 batteries on this vehicle, to do either top speed of 40 miles an hour or 60 miles an hour. This vehicle, as it currently stands, it's been tested to 60 miles an hour, and it's very comfortable. It's got primary, secondary suspension. It's been optimised with spring rates, etc., for what is a lightweight version of a rail carriage of this size.
Brilliant. Another thing I wanted to mention is the future for maybe running these in a multiple units. I think, as you've said before prior to filming, that these have like bulkheads or some kind of
on the end of each the chassis. Everything has to be modular, everything has to be adaptable. On the end of the bulkheads of our chassis, there's mounting points for a coupler unit. So if, for instance, we want to join 2 vehicles together, we can put a coupler unit in there. It's a type of foldable coupler, so when it's normally stowed, it's out of the way. It doesn't affect the dynamics of the vehicle. But if you want to deploy it, you can deploy it and bring 2 vehicles together. At the moment, we're obviously focused on single car vehicles like this. If there's demand in the future for a multi-car set with inter-car gangways, then the way that the cabs have been designed, they're done in a modular form so that you can replace one cab with an inter-car connector unit.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Well, I mean, despite being a relatively short-lived interview, this is a video idea we've only just really come up with as we've popped down to Locomotion, and the team from the VLR happened to be here, so it's turned out quite well. But thank you very much, Paul, for your time.
No worries.
It's been great useful, and thank you for securing us some access to this train. It's much appreciated. Thank you very much.
No problem. Thanks
Cheers,
very much.
thank you.
Cool.
Willow. I just said, okay, just
Right, so we're currently sat on board the VLR. This train is rather innovative. I mean, we've got these lovely seats, an acceptable standard, especially considering it's a modern train. This is what we've needed for a long time. The seats are plushy. They're not the best in the world, but they're a ton better than most modern trains that are pumped out at the moment. Another thing is the clean, modern, the interior is all the design, it's all new, and you know, the design's very futuristic but also simplistic. I mean, you know, just, you know, a solid colour on the seats, obviously that would be subject to change. The windows as well, I mean, they've got the interesting V shape. It's innovative, I suppose. It's a new kind of design most people haven't thought about.
A special thanks to and
I mean, I know it's just a prototype, but do you think that's...
Right, it's 2 days after Railway 200, and I've just realised while editing this video that we don't actually have an outro for the video. So I'm going to fix that right now. So, basically, apologies for how disjointed this video was. I know it's, like, not really the norm for our videos to be this disjointed, but the main focus of the day was on the documentary, and then everything sort of went haywire from there, because once we finished the documentary I had to start editing it, so Jack had to take over filming, and then camera died and stuff. So apologies how disjointed it is. If you want a more sane approach to Railway 200, go watch the documentary. As I've said many times in this video, it's going to be great. Well, it is great. It's already out, so go and watch it. The link will be in the description. Anyway, my train is coming in a second, so I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys here. Thank you for watching. Apologies again for how disjointed this was. We will be back to regular, normal, sane, well, kind of sane Transport Trio videos next week with Escape at All Costs Season 2.
Railways, a vital part of the world's infrastructure, keeping people moving, goods rolling and times changing, connecting people from the giant hubs of the world in Paris, London, Brussels and Berlin to the likes of Ambergate, Llanfair, Pwyngogo, Gegolf and Dropeth, County Gogogoch, Thurso and Sheringham. Today is the 27th of September 2025, the same day that 200 years ago, in 1825, the Stockton and Darlington Railway opened and ushered in the age of the train.